I used to roll with Fat Joe. We were tight after Boricuas on the set. Something happened at Hot 97. So basically he came out with Jealous Ones Envy, first album, and I was up there with Flex. I was DJing and stuff, and when I looked at the credits in the back, this is how, to me, how it went down. I was looking at the credit. He didn't say thank you to Frankie Cutlass. He said thank you to most of the DJs. Okay. So I felt a little bit like, oh, Joe, you know. So I went on the air and I said, Joey, man, why ain't you give me no credit for that, man? What's going, like, you ain't give me no thank, you know, blah, blah. And then me and Flex made a joke out of it, and I said, nah, Joe's my man. That's my man, you know, blah, blah, blah. The rep phone started ringing, and Flex picked up the rep phone, was like, oh, what's up, Joe?
It is the warm line.
Yeah, the warm line, right. So he was like, what's up, Joe? Oh, you want to speak to Frank? All right. So he gave me the phone, and all I heard in the background was, when I catch you is 360. And I said, what you said? He said, when I catch you is 360, and he hanged up. So me and Flex was like, yo, what the hell was that about? So I was like, yo, that was crazy. So anyway, moving forward, I went to a club the following week. That Relativity, I was signed to Relativity, Violator, Chris Lighty, may he rest in peace, and Epic Records. And Relativity threw a party. Beat Nuts was there, Fat Joe, me, Common, Bone Thugs, because they were all
all on the same label.
All the same. We was all, you know, label mates. And I was looking in the corner of my eye, and I seen Joe and them getting prepared. I already knew they were gonna try to beat me up. So I was looking, they were like in this overpath that you could see like the whole club, and I'm looking through the side of my eye and I'm seeing them like kind of scheming, and I was like, all right, something's about to, you know, pop off. Yeah. So when I walked outside in the middle of the block, all of a sudden somebody screamed my name out. When I turned around, they grabbed me through my shirt and they began to try to punch me, so we was like scuffling. And then another guy came out of the way and pulled out a blade and tried to, you know, hit me up with some, you know, cut me up. Then my cousin came out of nowhere and he did some kind of like martial art move. Yo, he knocked the knife off the dude's hands, and then, you know, we ran and blah blah blah. And to this day, I didn't even know why I had beef with Joe. I heard different stories, you know what I'm saying, but I still didn't have no clue why, you know, it went down like that. About 6 years ago, I walked the National Puerto Rican Day with my stepson Victor Cruz, who used to play for the New York Giants. And Fat Joe was there, and I seen him, and, you know, I went up to him and told him, yo, peace be with you, man, you know. And I kind of told him, you know, like, let's bury the hatchet, you know what I'm saying? And he pulled out his hand, I pulled out mine, we shake hands, everybody started shaking hands, and that was it. And I haven't seen him ever since that. He hangs out, like I said, with my stepson Victor Cruz and Sean Pecker. So I don't think there's any problem. As far as blackballed, I want to get to that before I leave. I was never blackballed by Fat Joe. I couldn't be blackballed by Fat Joe for a lot of reasons. One, Puerto Rico was still playing heavy on the radios. Heavy. Jennifer Lopez licensed my record in 2002. She already did the record with Big Pun. So if I was blackballed, they would have told her not to do that, right? Not to license the record, right? Shake What Your Mama Gave You was playing hard. Music Makes Me High by the Lost Boys was playing hard. All these records that I named earlier
were moving.
Were moving. So how, if I was blackballed, how all those records was moving like that? You understand what I'm saying? So I didn't leave the music business because of Fat Joe. I left the music business, like I said earlier, because of my mother passing away, and because I had a fallout with the nation. That's why I left the business, not because of Fat Joe. No disrespect. Okay.